Watching Democrats complain about going after the corruption at institutions like USAID is hilarious. So here's the tactic they'll use. USAID will do something like send 5% of their budget to fight poverty or HIV around the world. And then when you try to remove that budget or go after them, the Democrats and the establishment sycophants go, "Oh my goodness, you don't care about poverty. You don't care about HIV. This is a disaster." Of course, with the other 95% of the budget, what's going on is it's going to corrupt oligarchs in foreign countries, allies of establishment people in the United States and other places. And most importantly, it's going to institutions and people that are used to attack people that go after this establishment orthodoxy, such as populists in the left and right wing, including MAGA. So in other words, if you're not happy with these agencies and your tax dollars going to groups that are then used to attack you and the politicians you like, well, that means you don't care about poverty and HIV. Let's put the shoe on the other foot for a moment and think what Democrats would say. Imagine that we shift USAID and say, okay, 5% of the money will go to fighting oligarchs or fighting poverty around the world and fighting HIV and disease and famine, etc. But then the other 95% is going to go to the NRA. And it's going to go to Tucker Carlson, and it's going to go to Newsmax, and it's going to go to promoting democracy around the world, which is actually just right-wing groups that we like. Imagine what the Democrats would say to that. Would they say, oh, well, we have to continue to fund these because, it's important to go after poverty? It's the same thing with agencies in the United States or money that goes to places like PBS and the NPR. We're told, but look at some of the good work they do. And it's true. A small portion of what they do is good work. But then the bulk of it is used to go after the political opponents of the establishment. And so when we correctly say we should not have to fund agencies that are designed to crack down on ourselves, they'll gnash their teeth and say, but that's not fair. That's corruption. All of these attacks on Elon Musk and Trump for going after these agencies aren't because they're afraid that they'll use it for corrupt purposes to then go after Democrat and left-wing people. Quite the contrary. Just like when Elon bought X, the fear wasn't that Elon would do what Twitter did to the opponents of the establishment under the previous regime. No, it's just that they'll stop allowing that to occur. So when you hear people like Bill Kristol say, oh my goodness, this is so bad, understand that Bill Kristol is getting paid indirectly through agencies like USAID. So of course, these people that have entrenched and cheered for this corruption are going to whine and gnash their teeth that, my goodness, how can you end this corruption? It's anti-democratic. You want poverty to win. Don't listen to them, laugh in their face. This is exactly why Trump was elected, to drain the swamp.